hopefully everyone enjoys the cyclocross workout.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Yeah.
But I think I really like this stuff, and I think maybe it can make a cool video. So
yeah,
let us know what you say.
Okay, we've got a cross-country style cycling workout today. Here we are, Louisville Cyclocross course. Is that what this is called?
There's usually a race here. So last year there's a race here, and they called it the Bowl of Death. So that's what I call it, or just the Louisville Rec Center.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see. We're here 9 days or 8 days before my race, and I'm doing these cyclocross workouts. I've done a couple this fall. It's a really good simulation workout for bike acceleration, handling, skills. It's also really safe. Like I fell twice last time I did it, but it's just grass and dirt. So I mean, you don't want to fall and you could get hurt. But
yeah,
it's definitely testing your limits of your skills and stuff. It's definitely a much safer way to do it. But the workout today is basically, I think I'm gonna do 4 laps of this course. That is, I mean, there's races here, and obviously it's not set up for actual race. It's just set up for training. We have this truck over here, doing some maintenance, so hopefully that doesn't get in my way. If it does, I'll just go around it. But yeah, last time I did this one, I did 7 laps, and it took me 1 hour and 2 minutes. So I'm going for 4 laps today, so it's going to be about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And
is it basically like a threshold effort, or?
Yeah, I mean, it's more, let's see, it's more focused on speed than power.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm trying to work the accelerations like I'm in a race, and there's 2. So I'll go over the course in 1 second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of just as fast as I can go on the course. I mean, I'm not taking too big of risks. Like I said, like you can fall and stuff, but I'm not like going for my fastest time. Like I'm trying to
break any records.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get in a really good workout, but yeah, it's more focused on speed. Like as Gustav Iden says, like speed is more important than power. So that's you know, that's a lot when it comes to like drafting and aerodynamics. But on this course, it's going to be more about how I take my turns. The less I can use the brakes, the better. The more I can use my body position, my body weight, just to be smooth, right gearing. I'm gonna let some air to my tires, just so it's a little softer, because they're a little hard riding the course for the warm up. So yeah, so I'll go over the course now to the best of my ability right here. So the start line is kind of right in the middle to this left side.
Okay.
And I basically, there's these little trails maybe you can see from the video, maybe you can't, but you'll see it when I start. But it kind of winds up straight up this flat hill here, past this little creek thing, and then I kind of I wind down, and I go back up onto these trails here, and it kind of winds up around this berm. So I'm not on top of it. I'm just on the side. You can probably see some of the trails. Yeah. So right behind the what is that, a baseball, like, I don't even know what that's called.
That green fence thing?
Yeah, the gate.
Yeah,
the gate thing.
Yeah.
You can see that it shoots up on top of the berm.
Yep.
So from there, I take the berm all the way around here. I ride right on this trail that I'm on now.
Yeah. And
then I shoot, and then past these trees, there's a technical section. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes to do. I showed Matt on the warm-up.
Yeah, we just rode it. It's very technical.
It's really technical, so it's a really good course though, because like somewhat technical, but hard riding. And then you really, once you're on this berm, it's basically just like I'm going as hard as I can. Yeah. So that's less technical, more just power and that type of thing. So then, but then my heart rate's really high. I'm fatigued, and I go into the technical section, and it's almost like I'm recovering, but it's still really hard to like focus. I'm taking the turns as best as I can. So the technical section is about 3 or 4 minutes back there, and I shoot out, and then you can see this nice trail over here.
Yep.
I shoot out on that trail, and then I come back the opposite way up the berm, all the way around this time to about where that truck is.
Okay.
So you can see the truck. I'll probably have to go around the truck. Hopefully it doesn't move. And then I follow. There's a trail that goes kind of on the outside of this, the bowl, or the bottom of the bowl type thing. And it kind of, there's some winds, there's some turns, there's some straights to work on acceleration and speed. You basically shoot all the way across, and then, let's see. You see this hill here that goes up to the tennis courts?
Mm-hmm.
So I shoot up across, and then that's probably the hardest part of the course. It's really steep, and it's even a bit technical, even going up. And you shoot up the hill, hit the top, and then you kind of wind down, and that brings you down to the start, where I start. So that's 1 lap.
Okay.
The plan is to do it 4 times.
Yep.
So I think I was about 9 minutes or so, a little under last time. So I mean, if I could, like, these courses are always changing, and who knows, but I would love to, if I can do that again. It's fine. I mean, it's one of those workouts where it's not like I'm keeled over at the end. It's really hard to you know, reach your limit when there is so much technical sections, and you gotta focus. And yeah, this is a really good workout. It's fun too. I mean, it's the fall. The main triathlon season's like March to September, so I really like doing this type of stuff in the fall. I've done cyclocross races the last few years. Wasn't able to do any this year, but I'm doing this stuff instead of the simulation. So
How often will you do something like this?
I mean, I ride my gravel bike a lot, and I'll come out here a few times a week and just ride it, not as a workout, but just for the skills and stuff. And then the actual workout, this is only the 2nd time I've done it this past couple weeks. So yeah, maybe like once every other week when I'm training well.
Okay.
Like, we'll see. Like, it'd be fun to kind of keep continuing into the winter. You know.
Hopefully it doesn't get too snowy.
Yeah, if it's snowy, it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, it gets muddy and you get to still ride and stuff. It's more like the snow and the cold. So yeah, I mean, I would love to keep doing this. I think it's really good. There's other areas I can make up courses too. This one's just really nice, and it's really good for this type of thing. But there's definitely other courses, and I don't just want to be like really good at this course and not other ones. So yeah, I definitely want to incorporate it into my training.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's get started.
Yeah. I'll take off. I'll go down and like take off my stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Or like my vest and stuff.
Okay. So this is the start-finish area.
Yeah. So this is where I start, and I do kind of a U-turn.
Yep.
And I'll try to check my watch time. I split for the lap.
Yeah.
I have my bike computer in my back pocket, so I record the workout, but I'm not looking at the. I'm not looking at it while I'm doing it.
Yeah, sure.
And then I have my watch, just like a Timex, whatever.
Yeah.
And that kind of, that'll hopefully, I can look at easier to check my lap splits.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm just gonna take some stuff out of my pockets.
So you're letting air out of your tires because it's just better on the terrain here?
Yeah, it's just a little softer. I mean, if you're riding on the road, you want it kind of harder, but this stuff a little softer.
Yeah.
And it's more like, it's like suspension on a mountain bike or something, but just the best we can do on a cyclocross bike. Or gravel bike, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, take 2.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep. Oh, tough. 34 minutes? Maybe 33 high?
33 high.
Nice.
Let's see.
That's a little quicker than 9. It's like 8.5 per lap.
Yeah, no, I think I messed up the last split. I thought I stopped my watch, but I didn't. But the first lap was 8:34.5, and I mean, mind you, this is just like me looking a little bit after the U-turn, so it's not perfect. And then I was like 16:56, so that's under 8:30, and then I was like 25, 22 or something. So I probably averaged like right at 8:30, which I'm really happy with. I mean, when I was here like 2 weeks ago and I did this workout, it was closer to 8:45 per lap. So to take off 15 seconds, I mean, it's a different day. It's probably a little less breezy, but I think it's the exact same course. And like the dirt feels the same, so it's not like it's running way faster in that sense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy. Like I've improved. I mean, it's also less laps, but like I could have kept going. I wasn't killing myself outside of the big stretches and the big hill, but I could recover pretty quickly. So I'm happy with that. I think I've improved in the last couple of weeks.
Did you have any close calls of coming down? That's especially over there, it's super technical.
Coming down so you go up that steep hill and it's really windy, and that's it's probably the hardest part of the course, because first off, your heart rate's at its highest probably, but it's also just like really windy, but on a steep downhill. So it takes a lot of control. Yeah, let me grab a drink real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I was really thinking about was keeping my speed in the technical section. I'd almost not be pedaling for like long periods of time, but I just wouldn't be braking. I think last time I was braking a lot more and like exerting myself on the straights, whereas this time I was just trying to stay at a speed I know I could take the turn, and then you don't like it takes time to slow down and accelerate. That like you lose that speed. So I think that's probably where I made up the time today. And yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a good day.
Yeah, awesome.
Hopefully everyone enjoys the cyclocross workout.
Yeah.
It's something different.
Yeah.
But I think I really like this stuff, and I think maybe it can make a cool video. So
yeah,
let
sure.
us know what you say.
You said off camera before that like Ironman, half Ironman people probably don't do anything like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more probably suitable to someone doing like Olympic distance or sprint.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for an Ironman. If your goal is to do an Ironman, I mean, you're kind of holding steady power in a time trial position. Versus ITU, it's like a bike handling, and the bike handling is a lot more important because you're in the pack, and it's more of a criterium style race because it's usually 4K laps with lots of turns. And then just like the surging and the physical aspect of it too is great for what I'm doing, because there's surges and there's parts where the bike gets quite easy and you're just in the pack sitting and recovering, and then you have to like sprint as hard as you can for a couple, like 2 minutes or something, whatever it is. So it's pretty close in that sense too.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, lastly, before the race next weekend, which is 8 days away or 9 days away, is there any other hard bike workouts, or is that the final one?
I think I asked my coach, and I think we're gonna go back and do the stages group ride again.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I'll do a runoff, but I'm gonna do that, and then I have a longer ride on Sunday.
Okay.
It's Friday right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that long. It's 2.5 to 3 hours. So for me, that's not that long. But the week before the race, it's like a long aerobic ride.
Yeah, cool.
So
Sweet.
thanks.